everyone, welcome back to JP's Budget Collecting, another episode of the Whatever Report, where we hang out for an hour and talk about whatever strikes our fancy. So, hope you're all having a good weekend. And yeah, I hope you stay cool today. It was stupid hot here again. Go back and sleep. You're fine. We'll see how long this lasts before I have to kick the dog out because I don't really want to. The old man, he's fine if he just go back and sleep. But we have my man GT Key hanging out tailgating. So what is going on, GT Key? Unruly was also here early tailgating. Gordon showing up right on time, reviewing a document for the contractor as fun as reading up on Usagi. Usagi was way more fun. So, way more fun, but you gotta do both things. So we're hanging out on on a Saturday, and yeah, we'll see what's going on. So, where do we start? Where do we start with whatever we're drinking tonight? And we're gonna crack a new bottle tonight. I decided I've killed a few things off, so I thought, okay, I can have another bottle open. When I bought a little while ago that I've heard good things about, never tried. Although I got a buddy at work that is also kind of a bourbon, way more of a bourbon person than I am. He tried this recently, and this was after I bought it, but before I tried it, and he was not impressed. But we're going to try a little Old Granddad 114 tonight. We're going to do a little tasting on that. So we got to get the plastic off here, and yeah, see if we can get this going. Kelsey going Tyson in training camp. That stuff happens. I ain't worried about that at all. So, hey, D&D Traps, there you go. So hopefully we're playing tomorrow. Hopefully. We'll see what happens. My man, whatever. Magic Lasso. What's going on? Hey, Kenneth, what is happening? So, yeah, we're going to try to survive. If the dog gets too bad, then maybe I'll have to kick him out. I know somebody complained once that it made their dog start whimpering and going nuts because my dog was whimpering and going nuts. Like, sorry. Maybe if I get maybe we'll be drinking Old Granddad 114 because at the moment I haven't beat the plastic. Hey, what's going on, Tacoma? I know, I love the doggo. So he's a good boy. He just, he does not like me talking to the computer. He does not understand it. He does not like it. Where's my little... I had a pair of scissors in here earlier. What did I do with those? I don't know. I got a knife. I thought there was an actual little perforated edge to that the plastic on that, but apparently not. So, yeah, we're going to see if we can get it to go down. Oh. Hey, I won. I can beat the plastic. Full lineup of the wall. It's sort of just random. I went into the I should probably slab these box and pulled some books. So that is so there's the old stuff here at the front, and then I just other stuff I just randomly pulled out of that box. So yeah, that is the wall behind me tonight. See if we can get the cork. That was not a good cork pop. There was no pop there. There was a pop the second time. There was no pop the first time. Unruly is back. Phil, what is going on? He has 3 of the wall books. I would assume this is one of those. I don't know beyond that. I'll be honest. So, all right, doggo. We did get the rocks. We got the rocks in the glass tonight. I hadn't done the rocks for a little while. I want to try it again. They came out of the freezer less than 5 minutes ago. Well, no, it's about 6 minutes ago now. I thought I got something poured on them, but yeah. So we're gonna try that. But before we try the Old Granddad, here, I'll give you another little treat. Be good. I don't want to kick you out if I don't have to. Be good. Oh no, that stinks. That sucks. I hope not. First Carol, first Spider-Man. There you go. Nice. Yeah, that sucks. All right, let's see what we got on Old Granddad. As you guys know, I'm not exactly a whiskey connoisseur. It smells like whiskey. A little woody, a little caramely. I don't know. I make stuff up. Flavor's not bad, but it's got some like burn to it. And I've been drinking a lot of like cast strength stuff lately. Like most of the stuff I have open is like cast strength. So 114 is not out of the range of the stuff I've been drinking, but it's got more of a fire on the backside than most of them do. And I mean, the flavor is not bad, but it's got a little bit of a it's just very harsh on the after. I don't mind it, but it's no hits of no smoke after taste. I don't have a palate. I don't know what I'm doing. I know what I like and I know what I don't, but I do not dislike this, but it's definitely not a favorite because I'm not feeling like it's very balanced. It feels it's a little harsher on the back than it should be. Hey, Black Knight. Percy dog. You're okay. It's okay. So, but anyway, that's what we're drinking. Let's move along. We're 7 minutes in. We're going to switch to what do we got coming up on the channel. And so if you look at my thumbnail tonight, you notice that we had a little Raven thumbnail. And the reason for that is I finally got around to doing the Let's Collect for her. Well, I haven't finished it yet, but I have everything together. So all I have to do is record and edit it together. So that shouldn't take, I should get that done tomorrow in about an hour. It doesn't take, those don't take very long. The recording portion doesn't take very long for those, and neither does the editing takes a little bit of time, but not too bad. So, all right, the dog's driving me crazy. I don't know if he's driving you guys crazy, so he's going to get the boot. I'll be right back. Okay? Yeah, poor dog. He has to be outside the door, but he gets treats. So, yeah, dog was access denied. When did they brought her back during the New 52, and she stayed out the whole time. So eventually, it took forever though. They did leave her gone for a long time. Yeah, he will not be happy with me that I kicked him out. But so Raven squeaked by, won the vote. So I have all the stuff together. So sometime this week that's going to happen. Tomorrow we should have D&D. I think everyone but John still not going to be back, but everyone else says they're ready to go. So I think we will play D&D tomorrow night. Hopefully, we haven't played for 2 weeks. This year has charisma. More charisma than me, yeah, probably. So, and then hopefully sometime this week, this guy and I will be talking Rachel Rising again on the indie show. We had to cancel a week or so ago. So, how do you play without Felicia? You just go on. We try to, if we're only down one. Otherwise, we would never get games in if we didn't play without one absent. So we just play. I'll come up with something that she falls into a coma and has a vision while the rest of them are fighting the bad guys or something. I don't know. I'll figure out something between now and tomorrow for how we play without Felicia. But yes, so we make it work because if we only played when everyone could be there, we wouldn't play D&D very often, unfortunately. So there's GT Keys back. What's going on? So yeah, and then at some point we'll do Cash or Trash. I don't know. I got the CBSI stuff ready. I don't know when. Yeah. I think Felicia's actually going on the way back tomorrow, but it's not going to be back in time. So, the Time War Comics in Boulder, Colorado was Rob. That sucks. That stinks. Stinks. People suck. They still have those invisibility potions. They use some of those. Not everybody used them, but a couple of them did. So yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember what all they've gained at this point. Too much. They have too many magic items. They're too powerful. I've been too nice to them. My first time GM has been too nice. So got a little more than I aimed to on that one. The stone rattled around, and I took a little bigger gulp than I anticipated. I don't hate it. I don't hate it's the wrong word. I don't dislike it, but it's definitely not a favorite. I get why people would like it, but for me, I don't like that. I just feel like the heat is out of proportion. They burn is out of proportion with it. Which seems weird because I've been drinking like 115, 116 stuff. That Rebel that I got opens 120. Yeah, but this feels hotter than a bunch of those do. So, yeah. If I was to watch a Catwoman performance tonight, what actress would it be? Who would I cast as Catwoman? Or you mean of somebody that's already been Catwoman? Are you asking me somebody that's already been Catwoman, or would I if I was casting a new Catwoman? Which is it? I mean, for me, Michelle Pfeiffer, because of the age I was when that happened, is still my favorite Catwoman live action. But I really liked Zoe Kravitz in the most recent one. I thought she was fantastic. I thought she gave like her attitude. I thought her performance was really, really well done, and I think she fits the role very, very well. So I thought she was great. I mean, Michelle Pfeiffer's gonna probably the nostalgia, the fact that I was a kid and fell in love with her, like, yeah, that I was in love with Michelle Pfeiffer forever and ever after that was, yeah, she's always going to be number one for me because of that. But I really like Zoe Kravitz. I think Anne Hathaway I love Anne Hathaway. I thought she was miscast. I thought she did better than I expected her to do. I still don't think she was the right fit as Selena. This is a personal preference for me. I feel like there's other roles she fits better. I thought she did well, but I just didn't think she was a good fit. We're not going to discuss that horrendous. I love Halle Berry, but that movie is so bad. And then I know there's some people that, have love for like Julie Newmar and like some of the 60s Batman, Catwoman. I can't. I've never enjoyed that show. It's too, yeah, it doesn't do anything for me. So, do you think Spider-Man 7 for Spider-Boy in 6 months? I mean, they're giving him his own series. But I have heart. I don't believe in the character yet. Having read it, I don't believe in the character, but My guess is it's going to have some value, but I wouldn't put straight cash. I think it's going to be in that range of worth it / I'll be back. It's probably not going to drop a ton, not going to go up a ton in the next 6 months. That's just me. Thank you, Kid Cat. What is going on? So yeah, we're way off topic from whatever's coming up on the channel, but that's okay because we're whatever reporting it. But yeah, we got hopefully D&D tomorrow night. Cash or Trash at some point. At some point this week, you guys are going to get a Let's Collect Raven, and then I'll be moving on to another non-Marvel, non-DC, because I've done fewer of those, and I've done Marvel and DC, all the different Marvel and DC categories, so I'm going to do another one of those. I'm going to use your guys' poll, so the one that came in second before is going to get it this time, because I really want to do that one. And then, so if you know where that poll is, you can find out what the next Let's Collect one will be after I drop Raven this week. And then Unruly and I are going to do a volume of Rachel Rising. That is the plan for stuff coming up. Yeah. No. No, I would not. I wouldn't buy anything for that. I couldn't even like a house. That's I guess a new truck, but I don't think I can afford a new truck. Yeah. I like Millar, but I probably not. I'm just being honest. I don't leave. So 817 Michael. Because I don't recognize the name. Welcome. If you're new, if you're not, I apologize. It's not registering. So mostly I'm buying and reading new stuff. It's very limited to some some DC stuff, a little bit of Marvel, a little bit of Star Wars. I have decided a while ago that I'm not going to buy any kind of indies, like off the rack, single issues. All my indie stuff is trades. And then I just pick trades, and I pick series, and I read those. After I hear they're good, people recommend them. I'm an after the fact, what's a good read on an indie comic? And that's just the way I'm going to function. Because I'm lazy. I don't know. I rely on recommendations, and I'm way behind on getting to the recommendations, but that's the way I read indies. So, all right, what do we got? What's next? What do we pick up this week? Absolutely nothing. So yeah, we picked up nothing and got nothing on the way, and yeah, you guys know I'm not buying stuff. I have been doing Battle Chasers. That is an exception. You are correct. Now they had 10, 11, and 12, so I have 12 coming this month when it comes out. But so far they haven't solicited for 13 yet for either September or October, so it may already be behind again. which is perfect for that series. So, or maybe they're just going to end it at 12. I don't know. But that's really good stuff. Yeah. I think I'm caught up trade wise on Monstrous. I don't think what trade was I on? 7. I don't think 8 has come out yet. Volume 8 of Monstrous has come out yet. I need to be on the lookout because this is about the time of year it usually comes out. So I need to be on the lookout for Volume 8 of Monstrous. Yeah, I love Monstrous, and the art in that book is so good. That artist is freaking phenomenal. But yeah, so we haven't picked anything up this week. I will potentially next weekend be going to Fountain CityCon in Kansas City. I know my man Circumstances. I know Burke Family. I know Beckerman. Several others that are of the Kansas City area folks are going to be there. I'm going to try to catch up with as many of them as I can. But my life and my schedule, I'm still just like a most likely. I'm not going to say a maybe. I'm a most likely for making it on Saturday this next weekend. It's a 2-day. It's up to a 2-day con. It's been a 1-day con. Now they've bumped it to a 2-day con. It's like the 4th or 5th year. I've been to 2 of them. I think it's the 5th year. I think I've been to 2 and missed 2 of the Fountain City cons. So hopefully we're gonna make it. So maybe I'll pick up some stuff there. But if I do, it's probably gonna be like working on my Catwoman run, working on some other back issue stuff. Nothing probably big. Yeah, I just kind of, and that makes it easier for me to just figure out what, wait till I know what people like, and then I go with it. So DCBS variant for the first Omni, completing all version collection. Oh, nice. I have not gotten the hardcovers of Monsters yet, and I need to. I need to do that. I can. I'm thinking about just throwing these 2 boxes in and just going to somebody, because I have a full list of everything that's in those 2 boxes, and just going, I'm selling this stuff. It's in my car. You want it? I like talking to vendors, see if anybody's buying. Like, and just being like, literally, I'll take like I'll tell you guys this, but I won't tell them. Like, there's like two short boxes. I'll take like $20, or trade both short boxes for a book. it's really like, I just want these gone, and I don't want to have to mess with it. Hey, Blue Collar Dan, what's going on? I know I should be like more dedicated in selling and being productive to get rid of this stuff, but I just really don't want to. I need a little drink of water. Yeah. All right. So that's what we picked up this week. What are we reading this week? Whoa, that's not what I want. That's what I want. What did I read this week? I didn't really read anything. I was gonna start on one of those omnis, either Catwoman of East End or I should start on the New Teen. Actually, I might start the New Teen Titans Omni, Volume 1, because it's been a long time since I read those. And with the Raven thing coming this week, I think that's where I'm going to start. That's the Omni I think I'm going to start first. So I was going to start one of those. I just didn't get it done. It just didn't happen. So, because that's the way. Probably, like, it won't be a very big book. There's not there's some value in there, but there's not a ton of value in there. All right. I mean, there's literally, if I priced everything out, there's probably, and you actually sold everything and you did all the stuff, even with the dollar books being $1 and all that kind of stuff, you could probably get over $100 out of those 2 boxes, maybe a little more. I mean, if you worked at it, you could probably get close to $200 out of those 2 boxes. I'm just not willing to work at it. Oh, geez. Wow. That's a lot of comics. That's a lot of comics. So, yeah. We'll see. I may try to take those boxes with me and try to get rid of them if I can. We'll see what happens. All right. Yeah. So really didn't read much this week. I'll be honest. Like, I was gone. I was in the field for work, and I had a couple long days at work this week, and I'm still trying to work on our response to that other thing. And our deadline actually hasn't started yet. They still haven't posted the notice. So yeah, it just was kind of a crazy week, and I just didn't get a whole lot done. What are we watching? All right. I did pick up. I've started again. I had started Only Murders in the Building when I was at my folks, finally, a few weeks ago. And then I hadn't watched any more episodes. And then today I finally watched another episode 3. So I'm going to try to get into that this week. Pretty good. But we did watch Secret Invasion. We finished Secret Invasion. Yeah, stupid thing. It's not the document, it's the rest of it. So, well, the document's pretty stupid too. But, and so finish Secret Invasion. So we're going to talk spoilers here for a minute. So feel free to bail. I don't know that I'm going to give a ton of spoilers. I mean, my general response to Secret Invasion is, I mostly just feel like it was a missed opportunity. I don't think it was bad, but I just feel like it was a missed opportunity. I think it could have been a really cool spy thriller type thing. And it wasn't, it really wasn't. Like, the death in episode 1, given the way everything wrapped up, sort of just pisses me off because I feel like that was just waste. Like, they didn't pay that off. The series did not pay, was not good enough to pay that off. And then some of the other just, the finale felt rushed to me. Like, it just, I don't know, it just didn't work for me on multiple different levels. Are you missing out? I think it's solid, Lasso, but it just, I mean, if you're a big Nick Fury, big Samuel L. Jackson fan, I think it's worth the watch. But overall, I felt mostly like it was missed opportunities. It wasn't, yeah. I mean, I think I'd really put it maybe better than I am. It was solid. It was entertaining. It wasn't great. I felt like the finale was rushed. And I don't know. I just felt like it was missed opportunities. 6 episodes. There were 6, but right? I feel like there were 6. But yeah. Yeah. See, that was a great character. I mean, there were some of the characters introduced. I think Amelia Clark's Gaia was a solid new introduction. I think her, both the new British spy master we meet and Fury's significant other, I think were both fantastic characters and really were fun and interesting characters. Fury's British counterpart, I enjoyed the heck out of her. I enjoyed the heck out of his mystery wife that we didn't know about. Honestly, those 2 characters might have been the highlight of the whole series for me. Actually, there's no might have, they were. As I think about it, those 2 characters were easily the highlight of the series for me. So yeah, so I would have to agree with that. Those characters were fantastic and great additions, and I loved. I can't think of her name, the character's name now. Oh, the British spy lady, and her interactions with Gaia at the end. I love that. Yeah. I honestly felt like they didn't give Fury that much to do. I felt like he was kind of just. I mean, other than the swap at the, what did he really accomplish? I mean, and then the little twist with the president at the end and stuff, like not doing what he wanted. Yeah, I don't know what they accomplished. I'll be honest. So, yeah, I don't feel like literally they carried the show because they did all the work too. so yeah, we'll get off of Secret Invasion. So, anything else? I think we're to whatever you guys want to talk about at this point. I don't have a whole lot going on. Like I said, yeah. I've not. My folks have said they really enjoyed Shrinking, and so they watched it. They were down. When were they down? Oh, they were down midweek because I had to be gone. I was gone for work, so they came down and were watching my dog, and my dad was helping me with something while I was gone. There was something that I had needed his help with that he did while I was down. But yeah, they came down and checked on the dog for me because he's at the stage so he needs a little more attention at this stage, and this was something I couldn't get out of. So yeah, they did that. So I did see them Wednesday night or whatever when I got. Was it Wednesday night I got back? Whatever it was I got back. So yeah, so they were talking about Shrinking. I have not started it yet. I need to get caught. My goal is Only Murder. I'm so slow about watching TV shows, but my goal right now is Only Murders in the Building. I'm going to get through at least season 1. So, very nice. Rice Boy. Never heard of it. Oh, Justified. Yeah, I never watched Justified. That was never a show I got into. I watched him in Deadwood, and I really enjoyed Deadwood. But I didn't follow him to Justified. You know how I'm going to go into the new Blue Beetle? When it comes on my TV and I can watch it home. I have zero interest in that movie. And it's not because, I've never, it's not the trailers haven't, intrigued me. But I've never cared for any version of Blue Beetle. I've never had an interest in, Ted Cord. I don't have an interest necessarily in this Jaime Reyes. The most Blue Beetle I've ever watched was, from the Young Justice stuff. That the animated series. That's the most I know about Blue Beetle. And yeah, I don't know. It's just nothing about it. It's like, oh, I need to go pay $25, $30 to go see this in the theater. I never went and saw Flash in the theater either. So there you go. So it's not, apparently, even though I mostly buy DC Comics, I don't really go see their movies at the moment. When it comes to TV, yes, there you go. Really interesting. Guardians is already. I feel like that's quick, but maybe not. So, Guardians is really good. I really enjoyed Guardians. So yeah, I'm trying to see if the old granddad relaxed any as I got into it a little bit. Not really. It's the same after the fact fire. So yeah, you guys were Lasso asked me about my background earlier, and yeah, so anybody that's hopped in late. So yeah, I really just went through the box that has. These are boxes. I said CGC, and you can see and I just pulled some random stuff. I'll be honest, I don't even know what some of these are running at the moment in terms of value that I need to but yeah, so we pulled obviously the Zatanna and the Donna Troy and the Carol and the Jessica Drew and the first Gwen cover. And then I was like, okay, let's pull some other non-obvious choices for that box. I haven't heard him. My guess is he's asleep in the other room. He's probably went in and laid on his bed. So, because honestly, normally if I'm not live this time of night, he's passed out on the floor. He's just asleep. And then I'll get him up here. Normally he gets up here sometime around 9ish. So I might hear him stir, and then I'll let him in again. And then right before I go off, because we'll go out for his last trip outside and all that kind of stuff here in a little bit. But normally this time of night, if whatever I'm doing, whether it's watching TV or working on stuff for YouTube or whatever, if I'm not on YouTube, he's just asleep on the floor beside me and not making any noise. That's what he was doing before I went live. So, but yeah, so then we got first Stephanie Brown and Birds of Prey #1 and the first Laura and that Middleton Batgirl cover that I was going to send in from the day I got it, and it's just never made the cut for a submission. And then the first Moreland, and then the first Anya Corazon. So Aranya back there. So I just grabbed some stuff out of that box. I got a ton of stuff I'd like to send in, and I have $150 credit because I did let them roll over my subscription back in the spring. So at some point I got to send some stuff to CGC, but I don't have a presser at the moment. And yeah, I need to do it because I don't want to waste the credit, but for the membership, so I got to at least send in one lot this year to use that up. But no, I have not heard the dog. But so yeah, so that was just I dug in that box. I thought about pulling a bunch of modern stuff that maybe didn't need a press and just sending it because I don't really have a presser yet. First issue of what is first Stephanie Brown is Detective Comics 647. So it's a Batman and Robin cover. So she appears here, and then I think she appears as spoiler in 648, I believe. I've read these, but I think that's right. So the very next issue, which I also have and is also worth sending, although neither one of them are worth a ton, but yeah. So, let me press your button. No. No. So, I think I'll find somebody else. I appreciate the offer, though, of course, but I prefer you not learn on my books, which is why, well, and I'm lazy. As we've said by my whole attitude about trying to get rid of these 2 boxes, is I'm lazy. I don't want to. Yeah, I haven't sold them because I don't want to. I may even I haven't put them up for sale or had a sale because I'm too lazy to do it. I know you're joking. Yeah, Hawkman 4 issue, unfortunately, my spine too. Yeah, that's not quite as nice as, not quite as valuable as this one, for sure. So, all right. What else? What else you guys got? We're only 37 minutes in. If we leave too early, TJ will be mad. I don't know if TJ's here tonight or not, but when he watches on the rerun, he'll be like, oh, only 40 minutes. I think it's growing on me a little bit. Yeah, it's just not. I don't know if balance is the right word, but like the initial hit in the mouth, taste, flavor is really good. And then it just has a harsh, like harsher than typical with whiskey for me, or I feel like, and maybe not harsher, but it's got the aftertaste. It's not even the harsh burn. It's like the taste, the flavor changes a little bit that it's not as good. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it because I'm not very good at that kind of stuff. As we've talked about, I don't have like a palate. I can't tell you. I'm getting caramel and buttered popcorn and whatever the other stuff those people say. Oats and a little floral and red cherry and no, it's just and it says climb and it's got like the M up above. It's like it's a cheap Eddie Bauer t-shirt that I got at some point. I don't know. I've had it for a while. So no, there's nothing naughty or anything. It's just it's not even a fun nerdy t-shirt. It's just an Eddie Bauer t-shirt and I got some point because I need some t-shirts. I need more. Yes, that's how I describe whiskey. I'm getting overtones of whiskey with hints of alcohol, a little bit of flavor of bourbon, whiskey, and maybe bourbon flavors. So, I look like you. Yeah, a little bit. When you got like that, they definitely do. Yeah. So I could see that. So, so yes. See you, him. Yeah. Yeah, gotcha. Oh goodness. What else is going on? So yeah, I don't know. Probably gonna send if I do a CGC thing. I'm probably gonna send like the old books. But again, I need to find a pressure. Although this doesn't count as an old book. It's too new. It's considered modern, so it has to go on a different shipment. But these 4 probably will go if I do it. That's the decide who I'm going to use as a pressure. No, there's several, there's a bunch of them out there. I haven't, none of the people I use still use. Yeah, Sprite was best for overhangs. I need some Sprite. Oh no, that's an overbite. I'm sorry, overhangs. So like if it's like my phone was hanging off the, like it's hanging off the box, and I need some Sprite to keep it from falling. Is that? I don't know. I'm confused. I'm confused. So, favorite DC? I haven't read a ton of Silver Age DC. So it's hard for me to say. Like in terms of, I love the covers on like the Silver Age Lois Lane. I love the covers on that book. Like they're just so ridiculous and fun. The Superman's Girlfriend, Lois Lane. I love the covers on that book. I think Brave and the Bold would be one that would be fun to like go through because it's like all the different stories and there's so much going on in those books. But no, I just really haven't read. I've read like individual issues and that kind of stuff. But I've never like I've read this and I've read both of those books, and like if I get a book, I'll usually read it digitally. But I've never like sat down and like dedicated myself to like a Silver Age run to try to really read it. I know what you. I know what you meant. I was being a butt. So, arrange. Is there any restriction in time? Because different places. Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh, goodness gracious. So, what else is going on? I don't know that I have much to say. Like I said, I'm going to try to. Oh, gosh. I don't think. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm not under the influence. Not. Oh, like literally, this is whatever. This is the whiskey I've had tonight. That's not true. Put a little bit in my lemonade at dinner. So that's not true. I did have a little bit, but that was very weak. So yeah, this is all the alcohol I've had. So, and I'm sounding like I'm under the influence. I don't think I have a Justice League of America Volume 1 book. I'm pretty sure I don't, actually. I'm trying to think if I got one. Let's go back to series. My CLZ. I have JLA from the 90s. JLA Avengers, Joker, Journey, Justice League Dark from more recent Justice League Dark Volume 2. Justice League Volume 1, but don't let that fool you. That's not Justice League of America. That's Justice League. That's from like New 52 era. Yeah, I do not have a single Justice League of America book. Depending on your rainfall, I recommend gutters for your. Good call. Good call. I have gutters. Thank you. That's a good call, right? Aggressively. I get that. You can't read anything on the phone, but yeah. Yeah, that one and the first appearance of JSA. The first appearance of JSA, first appearance in Silver Age. It's cheap. Yeah, that's a good book. The one I've actually like potentially targeted is that, and it's a little more expensive. Is the first Black Canary in the Silver Age or Bronze Age? I don't know the date on that one exactly. That's 75 or whatever when they bring her. Like that it's her daughter and all that kind of stuff. So Black Canary 2 because the Dinah Lance as opposed to the original Golden Age version, which is kind of the current version. Although they went back at the New 52, and then I think we're back. I don't know which version we are technically in Black Canary nowadays. I'll be honest, I'm a little confused on that one. Even though I did a Let's Collect on her like he was the second Let's Collect I ever did, but I don't remember now. So anyway, that's another one that I've considered targeting is that 75. But I just haven't done it. It's really where we're at. So, anything else you guys want to ask about or interested in that we're talking about? Yeah, because I'm running out of stuff. I'm down to, these are all the books I have that are not put away at the moment, which is pretty good. The vast majority of these are Detective Comics that I'm behind on. So I might dislike Detective Comics as much as ASM. I don't know. I haven't been reading it. I've read one issue since Ron V took over. The rest of them are in the stack. And then there's two other like indie books that I gotta read and put away. The Kings of the World. There you go. Oh, Ellen said in the movie Titanic. I don't remember Ellen being in the movie Titanic. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember Ellen in that movie. So what do I think on the old? What's the verdict here? What's the verdict on Old Granddad 114? Yes, Ellen C. played Jack Dawson. Okay, you say so. And you say so. Verdict on 114. It's okay. It's a cheap for 114 proof. It's like a $28 bottle of whiskey. It's fine. But yeah, I don't know. I don't see myself like going back to this one. This is not one like I may eventually drink this whole bottle. At some point, I'm not gonna be like, yep, nope, it's gonna sit on the shelf or anything like that. And it's not gonna be one that I'm like, I gotta get rid of that. It's terrible. But I don't see myself buying another bottle at any point. There's too many things I like better that aren't that much more. So, Owlman is interesting. His first appearance in what book is his first appearance in? I don't know what that is actually. I think it's slightly better than a mixer bottle, but it'll probably end up becoming a mixer bottle. You're probably right. I think it's slightly better than most of the stuff I used to mix, but you're probably right. You could get it. It probably ends up becoming a mixer. Yeah, and that's probably how I end up getting rid of it is mixing it, and then I probably never refill it. Yeah, that's pretty typical actually of stuff that other things I bought. I probably had. I don't remember. I looked the other day. I've tried a little over 20 different things over the last year plus, 18 months or so since I got back on the whiskey thing. And other things that I've bought that I will know, well, two of them I already have bought a second bottle, which was the Ben Holiday Bottled and Bond, which is a local distillery out of just an hour or so north of here. I really enjoyed their stuff. I bought a second bottle of that. They just started making it. Like I got the first batch and I killed that bottle. And then I got a bottle from the second batch that they put out because they're a local. And then they put out a new one that I haven't tried yet. They're soft red wheat. So I got to try that at some point. But so anyway, I bought a second bottle of that because I really enjoyed it. And I bought a second bottle of Russell Reserve's 10-year because I really, really like that. And those are the only two things I bought a second bottle of. But I will buy a second bottle at some point of Four Roses Single Barrel. I really like that. And beyond those, and then Rare Breed, which is my favorite. Beyond those, there'll be some other things I might, but as far as like, I could probably just get by with Russell's, Rare Breed, and Four Roses and be a very happy whiskey drinker, I'll be honest. Well, I know he's a crook. I'm just I can't think of what book he appears in, where he comes, what's his first appearance. I know he's part of that whole Earth. I forget which Earth version it is. It's the one with Ultraman and Superwoman and the Justice Lord, not the Justice Lord, the Crime Syndicate or whatever, alternate Earth. But I can't remember what his first appearance is off the top of my head. Let's see. Let's do a search. Not Al Ma'am. Al Ma'am is not useful. Justice League of America number 29. There you go. First appearance of the Crime Syndicate. Yeah. Ultraman, Owlman, Power Ring, Superwoman, and Johnny Quick 2. That's a fairly reasonable for a Silver Age book. Is it Earth 3? There you go. It doesn't say which Earth that is here under the key collector thing. But, yeah. Not that you guys can read that. But all right, gang, we're at 50 minutes. Unless you guys got something else, I feel like I'm running out of steam here. Let's finish off the last of this Old Granddad 114, and we will call it an evening. Hopefully, you guys will come back for as my stones rattle around the glass. But yeah, hopefully you guys will come back for D&D tomorrow night. Cash or Trash most likely is going to be Monday. Just given Tom put out the back issue video earlier this evening, which means he'll probably put out the other one earlier, like tomorrow evening early, which means I won't have time to do it before D&D. So it's probably going to be Monday night on that. Probably going to target Tuesday for the Let's Collect Raven. Probably Wednesday is when Unruly and I are planning on Rachel Rising volume 5, volume 5, which I'm going to have to reread now because even though it's only been a couple weeks, I'm going to have to reread it. And then so that should be quite a bit of stuff going on the next few days. So something almost every day for a little while. So later, Black Knight. And yeah, Gordon saying D&D. Gordon, you are our most religious watcher of D&D, and I appreciate it. Others do watch it, but yeah, you are always there and always commenting, and I appreciate it. All right, even with my poor DM skills, I'm going on, gosh, 18 months of doing D&D as the DM, and I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. So hopefully, I keep thinking we're going to get close to wrapping this up, and I don't know. At this point, I may try to take us through the fall. We'll see. And then try to wrap it toward the end of the year. We'll see what happens. Do a full 2-year campaign. But all right, gang. With that, I know the dog needs to probably go out, so I'm going to get out of here. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me, as always. Much appreciated. Anybody that's going to be around the Kansas City area and going to Fountain City Con, which I don't even know which part of Kansas City that's in. I'll have to look it up. But anyway, you take it easy as well, cute kitty cat. Look me up. I probably will make an appearance on Saturday is probably when I'll go. So, all right. With that, we're going to get out of here. Later, everybody.